How does it feel to be in control? Excellent work with TPP.
Can you believe we got Mr. President to reverse course? Little help from inside GOPers, even though the farmers were quite against it.
He caught his closest advisors by surprise.
And can you believe he U-turned on NATO? He even admitted he was wrong.
You are so good.
And Syria?
He wavered.
We have our ways, don't we? Now they come home when we say they come home.
The burden of Damascus. Isaiah 17:1 coming to pass. And behold, Damascus is taken away from being a city and shall be a ruinous heap. You know that has never happened to the Syrian capital in its 5,000 years of existence.
And we will pummel that godforsaken land until Russia has no choice but to retaliate.
Yes. Last thing Putin wants is a war, but he's going to get one whether he likes it or not. And then his allies, Iran and Turkey and others, will jump in to help.
Ezekiel 38:4. I will turn thee back, and I will put hooks into thy jaws, and I will bring thee forth. Whoever thought Turkey would be a Russian ally?
And fulfill the Gog-Magog prophecy. Yes. That's why we put Erdogan in Turkey. And ISIS in Syria gives everybody a reason to be there. Since Ezekiel wrote that prophecy,
Iran and Russia have never been part of any alliance.
Until now. Mission accomplished. All leading eventually to Armageddon.
The final war. Wiping out a third of the entire population. 2 billion people. 2 billion people.
They're fulfilling the prophecy, Gerald. Think about it this way. If it doesn't come true, if it isn't fulfilled, if just one prophecy doesn't come to pass, then God's word is a lie. How was your trip to Hawaii with Julie and Annie?
Oh, it was fantastic. Here's some photos. We went hiking up the volcano, snorkeling, you name it. And of course, my daughter meets a young man from Chicago, traveling with his family. That's all she talked about on the flight home.
My gosh, what gorgeous photos. They really capture the magnificence of the place. You know what's so amazing about the Hawaiian Islands? All of their amazing beauty was created by the violent, destructive eruptions of its volcanoes. The thunderous roar, the earthquakes, the molten lava. You look at these photos and it's hard to fathom that such a grand and memorable place was born from such brutality. I'll meet with your colleagues over the next few days. Each one of them are doing excellent work with their assignments. Claire is leading the gun control campaign.
Oh, is she's still using mental illness
As the first restriction, yes. She's already gotten the liberals and the conservatives to buy in. It's a clever tactic. Mental illness is quite vague. The American Psychiatric Association's dictionary actually has a condition listed for people who have a problem with authority. How perfect is that for us?
Oh, and by the way, China's helping our cause with their social credit system.
That's the beta test that Clark Mueller implemented for them.
Smart. Starting a communist state.
So that their people can't opt out. And if it goes well, we'll deploy it in other countries. It's a very important element of the one world government prophecy. You see how well it's all coming together, Gerald. All we have to do is keep following the Bible paradigm. It's an excellent roadmap from God. You shouldn't feel any shame in your heart for your responsibilities or any of our work. You must have no doubt. They call us the deep state, which sounds quite negative. But we're the good guys. You know the truth in your heart. You are a significant player in a divine plan to bring about true, everlasting peace to all of mankind. But you also know this truth, that the path to absolute peace runs through absolute destruction. Just like this. Your next assignment will be to create a new marketing push to try to get more American restaurants to go cashless. The UK has been doing quite well with this.
I will get it done.
I'm sure you will. You always do. And just remember, Gerald, that being in control sometimes requires you to make some very difficult decisions.
Alex, please use the back door. Oh. Hi, sweetie.
Hey, Dad, can you come pick me up now?
Oh, sure. I'll be right there.